In this video, I'm going to teach you how to manipulate the floors in case you need to change their shape for any reason, cut holes in them for staircases, for example, or create some sort of custom inlay where you've got a couple of different floor types or thicknesses within the same interior. So what you're seeing here is, again, I'm looking at the level 1 floor plan. So that's what the floor looks like just at level 1. And so that's the concrete slab that this whole thing is being built on top of. So that one I'm not going to move or manipulate. But level 2, the floor might be inset a little bit from the exterior walls. And so I'm going to teach you how to move the boundaries of this floor just a little bit. So I'm going to click on the floor and I'm going to hit edit boundary. And then it's that pink floor slab that we had before that we can move very easily. So I can grab each piece and I can either, using my arrows, move it in. Okay, but you can see if I zoom in, it'll align with walls like that. I can also use the align tool. Now, I tend to use my arrows more, but it's good to learn the align tool. It just, for some reason, it's a little counterintuitive for me, but I'll teach you how to use it. This is the align tool. And so we want this line to align with that. So I'm going to click on that line first, and then I'm going to bring this one over and see it moved. Okay, we can do that here. Okay. This whole thing is going to, the design of this front piece that's on this building is so beautiful and complex. And in order to make it work and to look like it does in the elevation, I'm going to have to teach that to you a little bit later on, because it'll make sense once we have done some custom modeling. So just kind of stand by. Our building's going to look a little bit boring until we get that piece done. But for now, let's just continue aligning. Okay, so now you can see this is the new location of the floor slab, and it's set within the interior walls or the exterior walls. And you can see, of course, that there's going to be some walls that are thinner than others, which we'll address later. But for right now, that's where we want our floors to be. And just keep in mind, it's easy as making lemonade to change the location of the floor slab. Once it's where we want it, I'm going to hit my checkbox. Okay. And then what I'm going to do now is take a look at the level 3 slab. So that's right here. Now here you can see, you can't see the architecture below. So it makes it really hard to align the floor slab with the interior of the walls, except that I'm going to show you a trick. So you can see here, I've got it selected and it's telling me, okay, well, this is the floor, generic floor slab. But what I'm going to do is scroll down to the graphics, and I want to select an underlay. And an underlay is what you can tell Revit what you want to see if you want to be able to see through something to align. And so what I'm going to do is change the underlay to level 1. And look what you'll be able to see. Haha. Okay, so you can't see everything because there's another floor slab in between, but it does show you where the walls are. Now you could imagine that this might be helpful, and it will be helpful for us later on as we do a ceiling plan and we want the lights in our ceiling to align with furniture pieces. We'll be able to use an underlay of our furniture plan while we're designing the ceiling. So just a little preview of that, but for right now it's really helpful because it allows us to start to see the things that are underneath, and you can see as I hover it's kind of popping up. So that's how you use an underlay, and you can turn it on and off, but it just allows some visibility to become a little bit more clear. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing here. Okay, so we're going to check the box. It's good to go for now. Okay, so we've got our two floors and now we know how to move them. We're going to leave this for right now, but we will be cutting holes in the level 3 floor a little bit later on when we have to create our stairwell. Okay. So what we want to do is just take a look at our 3D view. And you can see here that the original floor slab has stayed the same, but this is inset just a little bit. Kind of hard to see this view, but you can see that they're aligning with the verticals of where the interior walls are going to be. See? Okay, so if yours looks like mine, you're good to go. And you can see our levels are right there too. As you hover, that level marker, that invisible plane is revealing itself.